From a daunting diagnosis to a life well lived, a group of women who've conquered cancer credit their 180-degree turnaround to well-played cancer management plans, diet and exercise, but mostly to friendship. In our Sunday morning spotlight, Michelle Fiore introduces us to Team Phoenix.
Nobody chose a diagnosis of cancer. You're blindsided by that diagnosis.
In 2018, Julie Anderson was living her best life with a high-profile job. Cancer came out of nowhere for the former Racine County Public Works Director.
I had regular mammograms since the age of 40. I have no family history, including a twin sister. No family history.
Up first for Anderson, surgery in 2018. That was less than 2 months after her breast cancer diagnosis.
I think cancer is a great equalizer. It doesn't really care how old or what your experiences are.
In 2019, a second surgery became necessary.
I had bilateral mastectomy with what they call a deep flap reconstruction. So in the same surgery, they removed all my breast tissue, and then they took tissue from my lower belly and they basically moved it into my chest. I had a lot of wounds that needed to heal. I had drains coming out of, 8 parts of my abdomen.
While Anderson was on the mend, nearby another woman was hearing that same stop you in your tracks word from her oncologist.
It brought me down. And it brought me down more mentally than physically.
In 2018, Raluca Stulianu, a general dentist in Menominee Falls, was also told she had breast cancer.
Yeah, I had young teenage kids at the time. It was extremely scary, and it took a toll on our family, for sure.
At age 50, Stulianu had her first breast cancer surgery.
I had double mastectomy. I had shortly afterwards a hysterectomy related to the side effects of the tamoxifen treatment for the breast cancer. I was really sad. I didn't know how to process it.
2 women sidelined from busy lives, now with anxious, idle time to wonder and who to even talk to about it.
I was like, I don't know, speechless, and could not even discuss about it. I couldn't even talk to my mom at that point because I knew she would suffer if she would see me going through this.
That's when Team Phoenix entered the picture. Run out of Advocate Aurora Healthcare, participants say the group helps pick up the pieces of a life that can feel broken after a cancer diagnosis.
We're a very unique program. There isn't anything like us anywhere that I've ever heard of.
Ilka Hoffins is the program director, overseeing the group of ladies ranging in age from early 20s to mid-70s.
We bring them together to do a challenging but attainable goal in 14 weeks, which is training for a triathlon.
Here, Team Phoenix is getting together at the Pettit National Ice Center.
Start with your reach and rock.
It's exercises first, stressing the importance for survivors to get moving.
Plant your back foot, front foot, lift it up, knee straight, and a little lean forward.
We also utilize past years' alumni and certified coaches and volunteers from Aurora Healthcare who help us train the new athletes, and we have about 50 new athletes every year.
Team Phoenix already has a handful of women signed up to compete in the 2025 triathlon that is held at Ottawa Lake. Their 14-week training session begins in mid-April.
A majority of people, it's their first triathlon because less than 2% of the population has ever done a triathlon. So when they cross that finish line, it is a huge accomplishment.
It's women only, training together twice a week for those 14 weeks leading up to the Trying for a Cure triathlon.
They're all cancer survivors, and that is the camaraderie, because when people come, they feel like they're a part of something and they're not going through anything alone anymore.
And for me, it was a way to find a new purpose in my life.
In addition to running, biking, and swimming, participants can attend nights like these with a friend, thanks to a grant from Cole's Healthy Families and the American Cancer Society.
It's something that's hard to explain, but we are a tribe, and we're sort of a tribe of sisterhood. We all speak the same language when it comes to our cancer journeys.
Family can give you support, but people that are actually, can feel what you feel exactly and have been through the same, ups and downs and the same mix of emotions and the same roller coaster will connect at a different level with you.
How much do these ladies mean to you?
They mean everything to me.